hang on a second, guys. One second.
What up?
We've got to give a shout out to South Nashville Heating and Cooling.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Friend and supporter, showing proof. Also, the longest running sponsor of I Got Some Shit to Say, the podcast.
Absolutely. Look, man, South Nashville Heating and Cooling, where quality and craftsmanship come together. They've been doing this since 1985. That's almost 40 years of service. Expert designs, quality installations, superior service.
Absolutely.
And let me tell you something.
What's that?
Tell me.
I feel confident in the fact that South Nashville Heating and Cooling will keep me warm in the winter.
For sure.
It'll keep me cool in the summer.
Absolutely.
Big fact.
Matter of fact, these middle months, you'll be comfortable even then.
Absolutely, dude.
Y'all know the deal, man. South Nashville Heating and Cooling. We love those guys. Y'all see the name. Y'all see the number. Tap in.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Always. It's I Got Some Shit to Say to podcast, man. We're back like we don't stop because trust us, we never do. All we do is work. Y'all know me.
Fuck you, Squints.
That's right. R.I.P.
Whizzle fizzle.
Forever and always. With me as usual, back there.
Where's my camera? Laces out, bitch.
ShadowArmsTV.com is in the building. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. And also with us again, we have down here on the corner the one, the only.
Fuck us up, man. You know what's happening.
No Mildred, man.
Nah, no Mildred today, man. I'm mad at her.
Dude, when we have our own cameras now, we're lifestyle.
Yeah, it really,
Okay,
so now y'all can really watch Chad spaz the fuck out when he does that. I love the new cameras, guys. The new
yeah, man,
cameras,
we're finally there with the multicams, man.
right. Like it's almost. We were talking about it off camera that it's kind of almost weird that we've always took so much pride in how great this camera looks.
Mm.
But God, these new cameras are just so fire. Look how beautiful Chad is.
Yeah.
Look how beautiful one is.
Yeah,
I mean, but you knew that already, though.
Shut up, man. I don't want to hear that shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, the boys are back in town. It's the, I don't know. We don't have a name for us three, do we?
The Three Amigos, I guess.
The Three Amigos works. Because the other way around is the Three Must Be Queers. That's me, you, and Leroy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then the four of us together are the Four Horsemen, I guess.
The Four Horsemen or the Fabulous
Nah,
Four.
the four whores, man.
Oh, the Four Whores.
Oh, the
That's
Four
right.
Whores,
Yeah.
man.
The Four
Okay.
Whores,
God,
man.
we knew that, though. We had like a episode called Horrors or some shit. Four Whores. Oh, we didn't.
No,
No, I don't think we did.
Wishful thinking. You know what I mean?
I don't know what I'm thinking about.
We
Anyway,
know we had the Four Horsemen, not
Yeah,
the
four
Horsemen.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
had the Four Horsemen. Yeah.
That's
Shout out to
it.
Ric Flair,
yes.
Arn Anderson,
Yes.
Ole Anderson. You know what
Ole.
I'm saying?
What a
Arn
name.
and Ole. Yeah.
Shout out Arn and Ole. What are
Shout out
okay.
Tully Blanchard. Shout out to, I mean, everybody was
I
part
wonder
of
what
the
their
Horsemen.
parents' names were to name their
Who the fuck
children.
will be shot now, though?
The Four Horsemen?
Yeah, dude.
WCW?
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
The real four horsemen.
Yes.
Yeah, the original.
The only ones I know, though, is Arn Anderson and,
I forgot the damn names.
fuck, I don't know any of them, I guess.
A
I
little
know-
guy named Ric Flair.
Yeah, Ric Flair and
Other
Arn
than
Anderson are the
Ric-
only two
other
I
than
know.
Ric Flair.
Oh, Tully Blanchard was the dark-headed guy with the glasses that had baby doll. It was like his little gal on the side there.
Shout out, baby doll. She's
Yeah.
probably watching.
What's up, East?
A
What's
fun
up?
fact, Arn Anderson was my late grandfather's favorite
man.
wrestler.
Oh, dude, Arn Anderson was a badass son bitch, dog. Badass.
I miss my granddaddy. He used to
I'm
love
totally
WCW
I miss my-
wrestling.
All of them, man. That's crazy, man.
I miss my papa. Me and him used to watch
yeah.
WCW Saturday night because he loved Sting, dude.
Sting
Sting
was
was
the-
blonde-headed
Sting was my guy,
It was
dude.
like beach bum Sting, you know.
Chad, did I ever tell you that I went to 1987 Starcade?
I think we talked about it on one of the first episodes we did.
Yeah, I was like 5 or 6 years old. I was born in 82. Ugh, that sounds horrible. But I was born in 82, and it was 87 Starcade. But I want to say it was like right around the end of the year or something because I barely remember it. But the main event of that was Sting versus Iron Sheik. That was like the like main card or whatnot.
By the way, you want a good follow on social media?
Yeah.
You follow the Iron Sheik.
Really?
All he does is talk shit about Hulk Hogan. Dude.
Is he
It's the
super rich?
No.
Okay, for some reason I thought he was like heir to some oil money or something.
No. I mean,
He still
I've
does
watched
the
multiple-
Sheik gimmick too, don't he?
he lives the gimmick. I mean,
Oh,
that
wow.
is him. Like I've watched multiple shoot interviews of him, which is, I don't know if anybody watching or knows what shoot interviews are. Basically, it's when they interview wrestlers and they're not in character. Like they're
Oh,
interviewing
okay.
So they tell stuff about the
A shoot interview?
shoot interview, like shooting it straight type stuff.
Okay, cool.
And dude, Iron Sheik is the funniest person to watch, dude. 'Cause he barely speaks English good, and he makes fun of Hulk Hogan.
Are shoot interviews just towards wrestlers?
Yeah.
Okay.
They call them shoot. Yeah, because in the wrestling business, when they say something's a shoot, that means it's real shit.
Yeah.
If it's a work, then it's
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. So, work. Okay, I see what you're saying. That's why I asked though, because if that was like a term across like all like interviews, it was like, damn. So shoot interviews are like way more.
Yeah, like
they happen all the time because like that'd be like interviewing an actor could be a shoot interview because they're out of character.
In wrestling, they call them shoot interviews, and I've watched so many of them because I'm such a wrestling fan from back in the day. And some of the stories, like the main story that always comes back to me is Kevin Nash. He has a podcast now called Click This, bro. They're blowing up, dude. He's already at like 200,000 subs where they just talk about different stuff. But he told a story one time about how they had 100 somas back in the day, because that's what the wrestlers used to pop bad muscle relaxers, right? Yeah. They had 100 of them between Razor Ramon, who's Scott Hall, RIP, Diesel, who was Kevin Nash, and X-Pac, Sean Waltman, right? They had 100 of them between the three of them. And Razor Ramon was bragging because he took 34 and they took 33. He's like, no, I had 34. I had 34 of them.
In one day?
In like a 24-hour period, bro. I'm telling you, they all used to be, because them somas back then were not to be played with. I mean, now it's like somas aren't even a thing really now, but
still to take 30 some of anything.
Oh, bro, but you got to think too. Like Kevin Nash is 7 foot 315 pounds. He's like Shaq size. Yeah. So
still though.
No, for sure. Damn. But they just got. He said that they used to pop pills before the matches, and they said once they started kicking in is when they would start ramping up the match. Like they would take it, because it's all. They have it planned out, you know what I mean? But like,
I was just telling y'all off camera right before we started when you said they would eat the somas and shit before the matches.
Yeah,
I was telling the guys about this viral video that's going around right now of Nelly.
Oh,
remember mentioning that to y'all?
Yeah.
And dude is like clear. They say he's on Molly or something. He's clearly on something. I gotta find this clip and show this to y'all.
That motherfucker probably just dropped right then.
He's fucking holding that camera. He's holding that fucking microphone, and he's just like, his eyes are like in the back of his head, and he's just all over the place.
That's what happened when it dropped. That motherfucker dropped. Boy,
but he in Miami feeling himself. That's interesting though to hear that the wrestlers would pop those pills prior to wrestling.
Oh, bro, you got to think all of them back in the day, because that was after Vince McMahon went to trial for the steroids thing. That was a whole ordeal. You'll have to, when you get time, you'll have to watch some of those Dark Side of the Rings, because they talk about all that stuff.
While we're on it, not that it's really relevant, but what do you think about WWE being sold to Saudi?
Well, it's not official yet, but there's talks about it doing
It's going to happen.
And when that happens, they're not even going to be a public company anymore.
Really?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because they've been public since 99.
I wonder what that number is going to be like.
Oh, billions.
Oh, yeah, but like they, I don't know, because I don't know, from where I haven't watched wrestling in the last like 5 or 6 years, they sold to Peacock. Peacock has all the WWF content, because they had their own network, their app that I had everything on it, from WCW, because McMahon bought all that stuff, right?
Yeah, I remember my pops had the same shit.
It was the best thing ever. You could say, hey, I want to watch WrestleMania 6, and you just pop it in, bro, on the app. It's so cool.
That's great.
When that's on Peacock, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know how that works with, like, if they own all that. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but it's not a good look. But I could see it coming, though, because the last 3 or 4 years, they go over there and do a pay-per-view every year. And Lesnar ends up headlining against somebody.
Well, they just recently did one. The one that Logan Paul was. It was in Dubai.
Yeah.
But it seems like the thing that I read about it was exactly kind of what you said. It was only thing holding it back from being official was the fact they have to figure out how to terminate shareholders' shares. And they're going to buy them back, is what I was reading, and then ultimately sell them all for majority stock. And so they're all still stockholders, but the majority of the stock will be sold to Saudi, and they will be the rightful owners of the company. Mm-hmm. And that is the reasoning for Stephanie McMahon's departure, is what I
could see that, yeah, because, you got to think her and her husband, who's Triple H, they've been running the show there for years, bro. Well, like, McMahon's always the ultimate, I have the last say type shit, but I mean, I don't know, dude. I haven't watched it in so long. I stopped watching it in about 2017, 2018.
Yeah. We were talking about Four Horsemen, and it took us.
Yeah.
I watched SummerSlam. I mean, I watched Mania this year, and I watch that every year. Go ahead,
Man,
Bubba.
I can't tell you the last time I watched wrestling. But I
Yeah.
used to be a huge fucking fan of it.
I bet it was during the Attitude Era too with Stone Cold.
Man, yeah.
That's when everybody watched
And-
it, bro.
and-
That's when I fucking watched
I'm
it.
saying
When The
everybody
Rock and
was a
Stone
kid,
Cold were
bro.
like feuding and shit, bro. That was the shit.
But even before that, when you
even before that, as
Yeah.
a kid, you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
Ultimate
Like,
Warrior.
the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan, NWO, like all that kind of shit. I remember
Yeah.
all that shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But what was interesting
Like,
enough about the whole Stephanie McMahon thing, I don't know why we're talking about fucking wrestling. None of us even watched the shit. But I think it's interesting that the play on the money, because I know it's a big fucking number. This is a $1 billion company, dude. And the fact that Saudi Arabia, some kind of firm or investment firm is zooming in to purchase this motherfucker outright is unreal.
Yeah.
But I saw that Stephanie McMahon had resigned from the company
yeah,
due to this news, right? And you mentioned her husband, Triple H. But I also saw a photo of the Saudi guy, Vince, and Triple H. And they're all fucking hugged up. You know what I mean?
They better be. They finna get a fat ass chick.
But, you know, if Stephanie's enough to resign from the WWE as her position because of this, and then her husband move forward with it, it almost is like, ooh, I wonder how she feels about, you know what I mean? Makes you think there may be some problems there. I don't know. Who gives a fuck?
so
They finna get a fat ass bag.
Big
yeah.
bag.
Fat ass bag. And she pretty much grew up into in
No,
this
for
shit, you know
sure.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
she probably feels some kind of way.
She was backstage and stuff. She was backstage back when Macho Man, when they talk about it in some of the interviews I've watched, where she's back there as a child, as like, 10-year-old Stephanie McMahon out there, like back there when Macho Man and Hulk Hogan and all them were big. So here we go. So Triple H said that they debunked the
That was
rumors
a good one.
of the sale to Saudi Arabia at a talent meeting. So I mean, but it still may end up happening. But listen to this: just one event in Saudi Arabia brings roughly $50 million in revenue,
Damn.
about 3 times as much in ticket sales as WrestleMania, WWE's biggest show. That's why they go over there every year to Saudi Arabia. dog.
Makes perfect sense.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
3 times $50 million for one event, dude.
That's crazy.
Well, everything over there costs so fucking much. Like, that's what it is. I mean, while we pay fucking $50 for a pay-per-view, they pay $200.
I mean, they got it.
I guess.
They got
It's the
it.
richest city in the world, right?
Shit, if not the closest.
Saudi is the richest part of the world. I know that. But I don't know. It's crazy. RIP, WWE.
Yeah, man.
Seems
Yeah.
like it's on the way out. I don't know. Chad, you'll have to be something different for... You can't be Macho Man no more.
No, I can because that's all past shit.
You're
dude.
right. You definitely can.
No, for sure. Like my thing is too, whatever ends up happening with WWE. I mean, hopefully it doesn't go away. But like, I don't watch it anymore anyway. I always go as long as they still have it where you can go watch the old stuff. That's all I care about. I want to go watch old matches from when it was a lot better.
I mean, I don't even know who these new people are.
I don't either.
I don't, dude. I
Yeah.
can't tell you fucking shit about wrestling. The only thing I can tell you is that it's up for sale.
Yeah.
It's about the only thing I know right now, and that's just because it's like headlines or some shit. I'll tell you some other headlines.
What's that?
I saw that Joe and Jerry recently reached 100,000 streams,
Yeah.
On Spotify, yeah.
bro, in less than a fucking month.
That's dope, man.
Shut up.
That's
Yeah,
good.
for sure.
It's super dope. It's less than a month, and when we posted that, it was just the 100,000 just on Spotify.
Yeah.
It's much more than that when
man.
across all platforms. But 100,000, just that number just looks so great this early to me.
Yeah.
And granted, there are artists out there that put out whatever and do 1 million streams in a day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're not those types of artists. Plus, we're out the mud over here. So when 100,000 streams in 3 weeks is fucking amazing.
Man, believe
Oh
that.
yeah,
and
man.
we'll take it.
For sure. And that's just like I said, that's just Spotify. I know that we're doing well across the board. And I'm excited about that, but I'm also excited that what we can talk about it now that the album is out.
Mm-hmm.
We were wanting to drop Joe and Jerry basically as a springboard for one,
Yeah.
as far as like you getting like your catalog started.
Right.
We wanted to make the album because we knew it would be really good. And
And it didn't even start off like that.
no, for sure. It just started off as it'd be cool to get a little batch of songs, is what I said. I think that one
Right.
episode Squints found,
Right.
and then it turned into what it
That's
is.
so funny. I love that clip.
And that's what the plan is. So like Joe and Jerry, we're gonna let that thing marinate because you want to talk to them about what you got in the works, Bubba?
Man, music. Music, man. Music, more music. I'm finna just start dishing out instead of dropping singles. I'm gonna do something even better. I'm gonna give them 3 songs every time. So just like people drop singles, I'm giving them trades.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Straight out the gate.
Yeah,
you know. But try to hit them up maybe every month, month and a half or something like that, right there, man. Because the whole thing is getting back in the swing of things. You know what I mean? My utilizing the buzz and everything that come along with it.
Yeah.
So, I got some shit.
No, for sure. And like, so basically what he's wanting to do, what he's going to end up doing, we're going to put it all together. They're going to be 3 song EPs that he's going to drop on y'all's asses, like monthly, whatever, however he decides to do it. But that shit's going to be fire, man, because it's building his catalog, which is what people want more of. They want more music from one.
I mean, for sure. More music, more videos, more content.
We're gonna roll. We're gonna get the YouTube page together and roll that out to where we can start giving one will have his own YouTube channel that he can upload not only music but
working on that as well.
Whatever content he wants. Just
we
like
need
we're
a
doing
fucking
on here.
producer for this show.
Yeah, working on that right there as well.
So bad.
Shout out Chance.
Submit your resumes now.
Yeah, I
know a guy.
We all know a guy, but he's got to be here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's just a long way.
It is. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But we've got to get there. Just now, y'all know I drive, and when these motherfuckers are going back and forth,
it's coming.
But good luck trying to keep up with that conversation and predict which one of y'all is going to talk, when y'all are going to talk, and me go like this is back and forth between y'all's conversation. Like, it's almost impossible.
That's all right. We can keep it old faithful right there.
Yeah. No, we'll just switch accordingly.
Yeah,
the old faithful.
The old faithful.
No, but we got some heat coming, man.
The heat's coming. I'm excited just to see how y'all roll it out, because it's all over. All I can say is that Chad, I hear it all. You know what I'm saying? Way before y'all. Flex. But I know Chad's got so much fucking music coming. It's crazy. One has so much music ready. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, one's got.
It's about the rollout, like exactly. But you also just released a solo album.
Yeah, for sure. Joe,
way more recently, and then Joe and Jerry's, like you said, marinating at the moment. But it's exciting to see how it's going to happen. But we spoke about it last episode or the one before. We spoke about it was literally we were at the point of picking which single. Remember that? It was like 2 episodes ago. We were like, we're at the point now where we're just kind of picking which single to drop first. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But now we're telling y'all something a little different.
Yeah.
It may drop 3 song EPs with 1 video per.
Yeah.
Do 3 or 4 of those joints leading up. What just happened to my camera? Leading up to the album. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
All I can say is, however the fuck y'all get them, when y'all start getting them, they won't stop. Like that's it, you know what I mean? Because you can hear the levels of uncertainty in how we're trying to explain how we're going to do this. But there's so many ways we can do it with so much hot shit between the camp.
Yeah.
It's like pick your poison type shit at this point. Yeah. We've never really been in this type position, to be honest with you.
Which is a good one.
It's a great position to be in. Like these motherfuckers, we were talking about. There's still 2 more visuals in the works for Joe and Jerry. Work. And then all of them, we're still doing this shit fucking as much as we do it. But then, like before we got on camera tonight, we had a cool, like me and Chad worked on some content. We're going to get to that in a minute. For about an hour tonight. And then we sat here for another hour. Literally, I'm going over, I'm sitting here setting up cameras and fucking with Hartley. Hartley was out here. Shout out Hartley. And Chad played fucking 20 different songs probably, bro, from features from artists that have submitted to him to the features or songs that he submitted to other artists, waiting on them to send shit back. Yeah. Beats that he's got to pick from, beats that he's chosen. You know what I mean? Like there is shit all over the fucking place. And then every time this motherfucker comes back over here, he's got 2 new songs. Like you should see our fucking graphic design board right now. There's 4 singles designed for one right now. Yeah. Like ready to go. Yeah. But yet he keeps coming with more fucking music. So it's like, why do we drop 1 song now and focus on an album? Because now we're like, fuck, we should drop 3-song EPs, 4-song EPs leading up to the Big Boy.
For sure.
It's just like I don't. All I can say is if Show improves on the back of that bitch, I'm excited about it.
Yeah, man.
Regardless, but it's go time. You know what I'm saying?
With some of the dopest features though, man. That's one thing I know it's us. I'm not just saying it because it's us, man. But, like, bro, played me something, man. One of the hardest features in the city. In the city that I've heard in a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm talking about crazy. That's going.
See,
that's
I'm
gonna
over
wake
here.
A whole
I
lot
don't.
of people up.
If y'all caught me in my reaction to that, bro, I'm like, I can't put a thumb on which one you're talking about at this point, bro.
The one where it has the 2 features of the people who ain't been out in a minute.
Oh God! Now see, that's like, bro. Now, okay, this is great because we haven't talked about who's on this song. We haven't talked about what we're talking about. It's one of Chad's records, but listen to this part. This is great. Chad, how long have you had that record?
Oh, that was from July or August of last year. Yeah.
I rest my fucking case. You see what the fuck? Just this song ain't even out yet, and it's gonna have such like a
crazy impact,
nostalgic punch to it. Motherfuckers gonna be like, God damn.
Yeah.
And we've been sitting on it.
Well, I can talk about it because it's been.
Don't.
People know about it already.
Do they? It's been lost in the sauce, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like that is, I'm telling you, ain't nobody even thinking about it no more.
Man,
that's my point. That's a good thing, though.
This shit is gonna shake so many motherfuckers up.
I think so too, bro.
I
like the element of surprise. For real. That's just me. You want to talk about? The floor is yours.
I would hold out.
I would too.
I would hold up.
There's so much things cooking, bro. They can't keep. I can't keep up.
That's big. Like I don't even understand if like you know how big that is.
Oh, man, he does. That's why he's had it since July. He knows.
Well, it would have made dedicated but I wanted dedicated to have 0 features.
Yeah, feature free.
So, it was bucket list shit for sure. That's why.
I'm talking about hard.
But even like I said, even though we've mentioned it in the past, we've mentioned it in detail to the past. Yeah. But dude, so much has happened since then, and so much has happened.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, it's got overlooked and overshadowed with greatness. So to just sort of like bring that idea back to life, or not even idea, bring that thing back up and just throw it out there is going to be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That's just my take on it.
Yeah. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. The amount of stuff that's coming from the camp, man, is
the
dope,
best
man.
part about that whole deal though is the fact that Chad sat here and told y'all he's had that bitch since last July, and it didn't even make the album. And look, that album came out dedicated, fire, start to finish. Joe and Jerry's came out, fire, start to finish. Like ain't nobody even remembers that.
Man, motherfuckers are they gonna remember? They gonna know it.
But I think
we're gonna get a video together for it too. I'm just waiting for some stuff to slow down.
That's that power of patience, though, Bubba. I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's all about timing with that one. And when that bit, the more quiet we keep it under the wraps at this point, it's gonna pack a punch,
especially around
boy.
the time you thinking about dropping, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And if you throw a visual together for that,
well, we're definitely doing that because they both said that they were excited about doing a video.
And that, bro, when that's how, like, if that comes out, if that song comes out prior to the record, that's how it should come out with the visual and then with the MP3. Why do I always say that? With the audio with it. You follow what I'm saying? But like same day package type shit, because I think, me personally, I think that fucking video is gonna be.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be dope, and it's gonna, like I said,
good for the city too, though. You know what I mean?
I want it to be big. I'm gonna holler at my boy Rail to help me put some stuff together for that video.
As you should. We should call in a few favors on that one.
Shout out to Bubba, man.
And hey,
you could.
Motherfuckers gonna have to pull some whips out and shit for this one, bro. This is gonna be
honestly. Yeah. The whips is gonna be.
It's got to be hot for sure, outside.
But not just that, not just with the whips, but just maybe some cameos from some people, some legends.
It's gonna bring the city, man.
Exactly.
If it's announced, if motherfuckers say we're gonna bring the city out for this one, the city gonna come out.
As soon as you call and you say, "Hey, bro, I got one," they're gonna be like, "Hell, I'm there."
Yeah,
done. Yeah. I can't wait. Yeah, that's a summertime record too.
Yeah. Well, so with one dropping, like he was talking about doing the 3-song joints every month. I'm working on a solo album as well. Live Forever is what we're gonna call it, and we've got the one with Church out right now, Live Forever.
Shout out Church.
And of course, the one with Kemosabe, me and Lex has been out since August.
Shout out Lex.
Yeah, but I've got another I've got a single that I want to drop in March. It's a solo record that I've been sitting on for about a year that didn't go on dedicated for other reasons.
We listened to it right before we started.
Yeah, but it's something.
And I've forgotten all about it.
Yeah, if y'all are fans of like the deep type songs like that was on dedicated, y'all are gonna love this one. I love this song. Yeah. But that's what we're working on too. So in the midst of
slappers, man, that man got some bangers on that thing, man. Like
always working, dude.
It's crazy, man.
Me and one both are gonna drop 5 projects in 12 months. Like like between he's gonna drop more than that. You know what I mean? Like so.
Yeah. I wouldn't. Are they projects?
Yeah, bro. Them
just work, dude.
The 3-song EPs you're gonna be dropping are projects, bro. They're just EPs. You know what I'm saying?
I guess you can say that.
The smaller little doses.
Yeah, but like, dude, like I said, man, I think that's brilliant that you do that because nobody's doing that. Nobody's releasing like that, and I think that's a creative way to do it because you're gonna like people just aren't releasing 3-song EPs like that. They're releasing. So I've seen people release 2 singles the same day and shit like that. But like that's a whole wave that you're gonna start with that.
The whole thing behind it is because you can give a motherfucker, for one, it's a lost time element to it. You know what I mean? It's a lost time element to it.
Yeah.
Gotta make it up.
Gotta make it up. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, the crowd is so different. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of some people over here that like my shit. Some people over here that like my shit. You know what I'm saying? The people that you get what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I do.
Yeah.
I hear you a lot better now though.
But straight up though, so you gotta, instead of just dropping a single, having it pointed to one demographic, fuck that, man. I can get you know what I'm saying, I can satisfy more people.
Yeah, and bro, like you were talking about too earlier with me, it gives you a chance to try new things, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Because these projects are the 3-song EPs are going to be EPs,
basically. Yeah.
But you could theme them. You can do whatever you want, dog.
And this is what's wild. Like I'm a real I like to stretch things. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like to do the same thing over and over. So what y'all gonna get is a lot of creativity, like outside the box type shit.
Yeah.
But you're gonna get some. You're gonna get the the O&E as well. But yeah, I got some ideas. Man. Matter of fact, I'll tell you about that one.
Yeah. Well, if y'all liked Eat, if y'all liked Joe and Jerry,
loved Eat, love Joe and Jerry,
bro, y'all are gonna be so happy when he starts doing these EP drops.
Man.
For sure.
And that's not all the content. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have some other stuff going on. Like I said, man, we're gonna get the channel popping. We're gonna get your channel together. I'm gonna help you get it all together. We're gonna get graphics done. We're gonna do all that for you, Bubba. Yeah,
not to mention you're on the number 22 podcast.
Absolutely.
On Spotify currently.
Absolutely.
We're number 22 right now. I'd like to go up a little bit more.
But
hell, we fell so far, bro. We fell a lot, and thanks to y'all, we're right back up where we like being.
Charting, man.
Yeah, number 20. I think 22 currently when this is being recorded.
I think we dropped as low as like 49, but that's still fucking dope.
Top
bro.
50. They only display top 50 per category.
Man,
I'll take it all day.
We're gonna have better. Some weeks will be better than others, but the fact that we're in the top 50 podcasts and have been
for sure
for the last damn near a year,
August.
Yeah,
oh for sure.
Or 6-7 months.
Man.
Yeah,
I mean you saw the yearly stats, man.
Yeah, man.
That shit,
love it.
That shit was crazy.
I think the
goal is to double that.
Check us out, y'all.
We're gonna double that.
We looked at the yearly stats, and I know some a peep of it got posted. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That was just a little bit of it. Like
that thing goes right in front of your face.
The yearly stats, yearly stats for this podcast is crazy. It's wild, man. It's nothing but growth, man. Shout out to the family.
Shout out to y'all. But agreed. And Chad, to your point, like we're gonna crush doubling it, bro. Like even our like weekly average is like if we would have started last year with our weekly average we're starting this year with,
I'm sorry.
We're gonna blow that bitch out the water.
Yeah.
But it's only up from here. And it's gonna continue to be like that. Yeah, like even from the upgrades to the podcast, even y'all having y'all's on cameras right now means the fucking world to me.
Yeah. I mean, it's all growth, though, man.
But the music you guys are continuously showing me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm so excited about where the show's at, of course, and the direction we're going and the progress we're making. But on top of it, dude, it's just continuous It's continuous growth based off y'all's music.
Yeah.
And that shit don't stop. Oh, fun fact. Chatty Bobby 1130. He's back. Tap the fuck in. Dude, let me tell you something about Chatty Bobby, bro. Chatty Bobby has been my best friend for 15 plus years. And one thing I can tell you about that guy is he is the most solid fucking avid movie watcher I've ever met. Yeah. Chad has a hobby of watching movies.
Yeah, I always have since I was a kid.
And I mean, and I'm not talking what y'all thinking. Like, we all catch a movie from time to time. Nah, dog. Like, Chad probably watches a movie every day. Like,
I watch more than, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's just crazy. But he used to have, a lot of y'all probably have heard him say it, but what was the channel called?
It started out as WrestleManiac.
Yeah, WrestleManiac 1130.
I did wrestling, DVD
it was just random shit. Like,
stuff.
dude, you did so much random stuff on that channel.
Pay-per-view reviews. I
Right?
reviewed, like, matches and shit like that.
And the channels almost went dormant because Chad is focused, on his music and shit again, and the music interviews and doing the podcast. And so Chad Arms TV content has just been flooding. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And he's let the other channel damn near go dormant. But dude, he's so passionate about the music reviews and just music feedback. He loves putting movie feedback. He continuously just puts people on movies like as a hobby.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He refers to them all the fucking time, references to them all the time.
Which is dope, man.
It is dope.
Don't you hate going on fucking Netflix or something?
Yes.
And you find a movie like, ooh, this is gonna be good.
And it's shit.
It's trash.
Bruh. One person you can always call to get a solid review prior. I don't give a fuck. Chances are the guy's seen it or enough to tell you why he hasn't. You know what I mean? But so that takes us to what we were doing earlier tonight. For about an hour, we were shooting content for the Chatty Bobby 1130 or Chad Arms TV channel. However, Chad's going to start. He's been distributing some of it on Chad Arms TV already.
And they're getting really good hits too. On this channel, there's a lot of people on here that are movie fans, so that works out.
Yeah, no, of course. All that stems from the creativity he once created a while back on a whole different channel, which is it's dope to see you tap back into that sort of stuff, man. I'm glad you're getting good feedback on it and all that. I think it's cool. But some of the stuff we're working on, just trying to turn that up a little bit for him, man, because he's good at it and he can do it all fucking day. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Stay tuned for that. If it's something you give us feedback on that, because we're kind of like experimental phases right now, and we're literally trying to turn that up a little bit. So
yeah, and what's crazy is that, like, what even made me want to do Chat Arms TV, this is a fun fact, is because of my love for movies and because I'm a movie collector still. I know people don't collect movies like they used to, but I still do. Me and my buddies still do. Well, I would always watch the behind the scenes of the movies, like how the movie was made, the interviews with the directors or the actors or whatever. That is what spawned me wanting to do Chat Arms TV in the first place. Is because I was so infatuated with the behind the scenes of what went into making stuff. Like, that's why I wanted to start doing Chat Arms TV, for like behind the scenes, day in the life type shit, interview type shit. That's all. That all stems from me being such a movie
just
fan,
being a huge movie
and
fan.
wanting to know like behind the scenes of like where stuff was filmed, what went into going.
Actually, a fun fact.
Yeah, what goes into doing it.
I think that's the parts though that separate Chad from just normal movie buffs. Because because like you just said, the locations, the directors, like the influence the directors got that inspired the movie. Like, Chad speaks on that sort of shit. And the only reason I can speak about how he does it right now, because I just watched him do it for an hour. Like, we literally filmed a bunch of cuts for, upcoming shit he's planning on dropping into this like category.
Yeah, just movie reviews.
Movie reviews.
Yeah. Because the good thing about it is, like, on Chat Arms TV, it's all it's called Chat Arms TV because it's me, right? So I want to do more. I'm trying to do more content that's Chat Arms related.
Yeah.
So it's like that, and that's what people know me for. They know that I love movies and I love talking about them. So it's going to be cool to do, man. Like, we got a lot of different like ideas in the works, and so you're going to start seeing movie reviews. We're still going to be dropping the same content we've been doing. In addition to that, you'll get like movie review content too.
Yeah.
So.
Which is dope. And and Chad said he's going to incorporate some of us on that kind of shit. So
if there's like certain movies that we want to talk about together, we could do that and shit. Like, it'll be something just extra for the channel.
While we're on it, let me just ask you, have you seen Avatar 2?
Man, I have.
I have not.
You have?
I haven't.
Yeah.
Not
Do
yet.
you want to?
Hell
You're
yeah, I
like getting
want
out of
to.
the camera on me. Come back
I'm
with
in
us.
here. I'm in this thing. You don't see me. But give me my camera. Let me see where I'm at.
See what I'm saying? Look at that. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm in here, man. Let that see
Bro,
man.
look at
that.
what's happening. You
Look
went
at those,
lazy
man.
on us.
Hold
One's
on,
tired
man.
or some
I'm
shit.
chilling, man.
Let's adjust everything because one
Chilling
decided
like
to
a Billy.
fucking change, and he's going to change again. Fuck that. I'm leaving the shit up where it was.
You know what I mean?
Avatar 2.
Yeah, I was asking about Avatar too because
I haven't seen Avatar 1, fun fact.
What?
God
damn!
I'll
Chad,
watch
we just
them.
gave you all those fucking movie flowers.
Well, no, but
You
I mean,
ain't
I don't mean I've seen
Avatar
every
1?
movie. Like, I need to see. It's
Why
just,
not Avatar 1?
It just never was something I don't know.
But James Cameron don't interest you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying he's a great director. I'm just saying I haven't. I need to watch him.
You should.
Yeah.
Avatar
It's-
1's
it's a
good.
good watch. It's a good watch.
The only thing about Avatar 2 is fucking 3.5 hours.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I'm
Damn,
sure.
really?
I think Avatar 1's
Yes.
close to that.
Shit, I ain't know that.
Avatar, I think
saying,
it
bro.
is, Chad. I think it's like
Consider how
right
long it
at
took them to
3
get that
hours.
motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly.
And how much they spent on that motherfucker.
Exactly. And but now that people are like really putting themselves through it and watching it, I hear the same thing every time that's worth every minute. Like it's
Well,
like one of the best movies ever made. Best movie, like the story's not all that great at times or something. I've heard mixed reviews, but I heard Shab talking about it today.
Well, yeah, and I'm not mad at movies that are that long because I mean, other than horror movies, my favorite movies are gangster movies, and they're always 2.5, 3.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Like my favorite movie of all time is Casino, and it's 3 hours long.
I mean, man, but I can't talk though, man. I haven't really watched too many movies.
As of lately, I haven't.
Man, like all of the good shit, like you'll see something like, "Ooh, I'm watching it," and
Yeah.
I forget all. Of
What's your favorite like genre of movies? Do you have one?
it. Man, I like the biopic shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
It don't matter if it's a fucking rapper, if it's a sports person. An
Yeah.
athlete.
You just like
I
learning.
just, I just like that type of shit.
That's cool.
Did you ever see the Get On Up movie?
Yeah,
What is
I-
that?
hell yeah.
It was the James Brown movie?
joint. Like
Wasn't it Chadwick Boseman that played James Brown? R.I.P.
James Brown, man, did some of the realest shit, man.
See how Chad just nailed that fucking actor though? Chad
Oh, he was
Boseman.
great, bro. That's yeah, he was great.
James Brown was one of the first black musicians to, and you know how people get booked for shows?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Nah, he funded all his money. Like
Yeah, man.
shit for like, and I might have the venue off, but an establishment like Madison Square Garden
Mm-hmm.
or something like that, or the Apollo back
Yeah.
in them days. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
That was like the Madison Square Garden back then and whatnot. But he would go to places like that, cities like that, pay for the venue.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is my spot tonight. I want the door.
Yeah.
I want,
He
you
gonna
know
bought
what
the
I'm
shit
saying?
out,
All
yeah.
Get the
that
back
shit.
end.
Yeah.
Exactly. He was
For sure.
one
Fuck yeah.
one of the first ones to do that.
Fuck
shit,
a
man.
promoter.
So so
Yeah,
that shit's
biopics
super
are
dope.
they're dope, man. I haven't.
That's a different bag right there.
No, for sure. They're great.
Yeah, it's a different.
They're good. Then there's some that are really good, and then there's some that's like I feel like they kind of skimped on. Like, did y'all see All Eyes on Me?
Yeah, I saw that.
The Tupac joint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was.
It was-
I thought
it
it
was
was
rushed.
cool. It
I
felt
waited.
rushed.
It was
for sure.
yeah. It was one of them ones I couldn't wait to see, and then when I finally got the opportunity to watch it, I kept falling asleep.
Yeah.
Well,
it-
Notorious. I felt the same way about Notorious. I felt like it could have been better too, but I mean,
It was more of a
But it-
movie though.
It's so
Seemed like
it's so much to put. It's so much to put in a small, you know.
yeah, an hour and a half, 2 hour block. Yeah,
Yeah, so you
it's
got
like why limit it to that? You got James Cameron out here making 3.5 hour long movies.
I would have took a part 1, part 2.
I will say this: Straight
That's
Outta
a lot of
Compton
work.
was. I thought Straight Outta Compton was very, very well done.
Yeah,
thought- did y'all like that one?
was a little rush too. But
It wa-
once again, it wasn't like a timepiece.
What's your favorite movie ever? Chad said his was Casino. What's yours?
my favorite movie ever.
Well, Teen Wolf and Casino.
Ah,
Tied.
true.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you caught me on that.
You mean
too.
my favorite movie? My favorite movie ever.
Mhm.
Why not?
Which is crazy because it's not about.
You get one.
but it's Harlem Nights. That's my
Oh, bro, that's a great fucking movie, dog.
Harlem Nights. Like that.
Richard Pryor and
Man,
Eddie Murphy.
man,
I gotta go. I gotta go
oh,
with
man, they had
Goodfellas on this.
Everybody in that.
Red Fox.
Yeah, Red
Bruh.
Fox. Charlie,
Chad, you can
Charlie
only pick
Murphy.
one though. What's
All
your
of them,
one?
man. Arsenio Hall, all of them.
Huh?
But you only get one. What's your one?
My favorite movie ever.
You get one. You got one movie the rest of your life. What is it?
Oh, the rest of my life it'll be Teen Wolf because I mean I love Casino. It's obviously my favorite movie. That and Goodfellas are like basically
Goodfellas
tied.
is mine for sure.
It's 1A, 1B.
I love
They're very
Goodfellas.
similar movies. So like they're similar, but they're opposite. But Scorsese's my favorite director
Man,
ever.
man, listen, man. I'm telling
Facts.
you, you can watch.
Yeah,
You
he's
can
a
watch.
beast.
You can
Beast.
go watch Harlem Nights tomorrow
Mhm.
and be like, "Damn, I didn't realize he was in it."
Oh, bro,
There was
yeah,
so many-
that's a
there was so
classic,
many
dude. Eddie,
comedians,
yeah.
many like greats, and then you know what I mean. Some of the ones who's greats now was younger back then.
Bro, Eddie Murphy was on fire in the 80s, dog. He did
Oh, man.
Beverly Hills Cops,
Love Beverly
48
Hills Cop.
Hours,
Love 48 Hours.
he was-
Harlem
yeah,
Nights, Golden Child. I mean, bro, he wasn't
Golden Child.
Trading Places.
Yeah,
Trading Places.
Bro,
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy was he was the man.
I used to love Beverly Hills Cop 3, and everybody hated it.
Yeah, that's definitely the worst one. But it was at the amusement park one, right? Yeah, I think that's a lot of the reason. But I hadn't watched that one in a while. It's been years, but I love the
I
first
just
one.
liked it because they were printing fake money.
Yeah, you had old Judge Reinhold in there too. Shout out to Judge Reinhold.
Judge Reinhold.
man. I'm gonna tell
Probably
you,
watching.
you what a good movie, man, is Marshall, man.
Oh yeah, it's a great movie.
We Are Marshall with McConaughey.
Yeah.
Great movie, dude.
Fuck yeah, great movie. Shout out McConaughey. He's probably watching too.
Yeah.
Best book I've ever heard. McConaughey. Who's that
he's
book
on-
on? I just read that list recently. I can't remember what it's called. It's great though. It's on my Audible.
So check this out. The best book I've ever read was actually DMX autobiography.
Oh, I need to check it out. I got like 10 credits on Audible. I need to use one.
It's the very first. I don't know how many he got, but I know this was earlier. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But one of the best books, man, you can fucking read.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I'm all about those. I've listened to Kevin Hart's. I've listened to Kevin Hart's got 2. I know I've listened to Gary V's, a couple of his. Bobby Bones, I've listened to both of his. Rick Ross, I've listened to his.
I heard that was right there too.
There's 1 or 2 other ones I'm trying to remember, but
I'm gonna tell you one that I didn't read, but I did see the movie. Like it's shout out to Uncle Steve, man. You know what I'm saying? And Steve Harvey, man, he's a genius.
Oh, dude.
But
you thought about that when I said Bobby Bones?
no, I just wanted to say something, man. I don't agree with a lot of the shit that's in that book. That Think Like a Man, you know what I'm saying, Joint?
Yeah,
Because it's some of it is true, but a lot of that shit is just different.
Yeah.
For motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I don't like the pictures that kind of word those talks paint.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, because if you're not going to sit down and have the full
Conversations,
conversation about
Yeah.
it, you can be misleading. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
It's like when you talk about those type of topics, you should have like 5 chapters, and each chapter be written by a different person,
Yeah,
all about the same thing.
yeah,
And then take those, and you know what I mean? Because he like literally tells women how men should be.
yeah. All
And I
men
was like,
are
hold
this-
up, bro.
All men are like that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That ain't
A man is blah blah. Hold up,
Whose book was this?
Steve Harvey.
yeah. And,
Oh, I love Steve Harvey. I haven't listened to that book.
and
though.
I haven't either.
He's speaking
I
in
should.
general.
Like I said, I got tons of those fucking
I
credits.
mean, he's speaking like for mass in general as far as the mass majority, but even I still don't agree with that much.
Bro, what I love watching, like he be dropping some like super gems on like his show, but then
Man, he
Fam-
gets some game.
in Family Feud, bro, I don't miss. I mean, I watch it like every
Shout out
night.
Family
He's
Feud. I
the
love
shit,
Family
dude. Steve
Feud.
Harvey's the shit.
He
Harvey,
is,
man.
dude. He's
Steve
so
Harvey's
super
dope.
funny.
I've always loved that game show, but he's the best host by far, dude. He's so
Think so?
good at that. Absolutely.
I think I agree. It
Yeah,
took
it's
a
not
while
even
for me to.
close.
It took a while for me to get there, but I'm there now.
He's
that make
just,
sense?
Yeah, he's just so good at that stuff, dude.
Real
He's funny.
green lights. I was literally about to hit to the Google machine button and ask you to look that up. The title of Matthew McConaughey's book is called Green Lights.
Oh, okay, great.
If I can recommend any listen to y'all. Now I'm not right. I wasn't big on the books and the reason why I have so many credits is because I'm such a podcaster now. You know what I mean? Like we work on this show constantly, and Chad's put me on to so many dope comedy podcasts. Like I listen to like 3 a week that I never listened to until like Chad put me on them. Like Two Bears, One Cave. I listen to that religiously now. King of the Sting, I'm still on, even though Golden Hour, I'm whatever you want to call it. But anyway,
I mean, we was just on one. What a few days ago?
the one you was on.
the Power Hour with Kilmer. Yeah, that was tight. Tight. Y'all, I tried to put it in the chat description when it was happening and shit, or when we talked about it on last episode. That turned out great, man. Shout out John Kilmer and Good Morning Power Hour. That shit's funny. Y'all tap into that. I like that because he puts it out the way he does. And
For sure.
He played y'all's music.
Yeah.
I told one that I didn't know that. I said one. I said, I wish the whole song would have played. I don't have Spotify Premium no more. I've talked about this recently. I'm Apple Music.
Yeah.
I don't have both anymore.
Yeah, the whole thing play. Not only did the whole thing play, he was, he spoke about how he was looking forward to meeting us and coming on,
Yeah,
coming on the
Kilmer.
show and stuff.
Pull up,
So,
Kilmer.
yeah.
I called him. I was like, "Yeah, I wish the whole song would have played. Get it, Chad. Get it, Chad." Hell yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah. Throw that shit. Get out of here.
Okay.
What if I'd have hit it in the trash can? That would have been fucking
Epic.
Steph Curry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
Steph
really
Curry, a country
If
rap.
it had a little bit more weight to it, it probably would have made it there.
He said the Steph Curry of country rap.
I was gonna say something though. Oh yeah, when we were talking about the Audible shit and the books, like I said, I didn't listen to a lot of books. I'm not a book guy. But before I got deep into podcasts, there was a little chunk of my life where I was just listening to a lot of books, and they were all autobiographies. You know what I'm saying? They were all like that, and they were all self-read by the author. Had to be self-read, or I can't get into it. You know what I mean? All celebrities, that kind of shit. But if I can put y'all on anything, as far as like great for your soul type read and hear, Matthew McConaughey, Green Lights. Tap the fuck in. It's a great book. It's just a great, and he's self-read too, and McConaughey's got like an epic voice, so it's awesome, dude. So awesome. That motherfucker's got stories.
All right, yeah, for sure,
You got the stories.
Story time.
Yeah.
What else,
Man.
guys? I don't even know what we've talked about this
Man,
episode.
Just content,
I
man.
know one thing that we can talk about.
Go,
the fucking Jaguars, man.
man. Fuck the Jaguars,
The
bro.
fucking
Right.
Jags,
Trevor Lawrence,
man.
and then you see when he went to fucking after the game to celebrate, him and his friends went to eat at Waffle House.
Hell yeah! Shout out
feel
Waffle
him,
House.
man. I feel him,
That's
man.
that's pretty gangster. And they were when they in LA too.
So
Oh, they was in L.A.
It was a road game, wasn't it?
Oh,
They were-
tripping. They tripping.
So we're talking
That's
about
the wrong
this.
place to
We're,
be.
this is dropping on a Friday,
That's
right?
what made me think he was gangster. I was like, God.
Ain't that what we talked about here? We talked about we were going to put this out Friday, right? We're shooting this on a
Yeah.
Wednesday,
Yeah.
and we're
Yeah.
going to put this episode out Friday. This is
Yeah,
episode
for sure.
144. Have we named it?
No, we can. I know we can hit them with because we've
Go.
been serving up all episode.
Go.
These motherfucking content sandwiches. We've
Content
been serving up, dude.
sandwich.
Boom, boom. Shout
Shout out
out
with a
Chad.
content sandwich, dude.
Dude, we need something for when you name the episode.
The douche. Can you clip that?
I
Or
will.
Whatever.
And that'll be the button from now on.
Oh, shit.
From now on, when we name the episode, it's
If y'all stop laughing for a second, we can capture it. We can get
shit.
one. Hang on.
Oh, shit.
Skadoosh. There it was.
oh fucking hey, bro.
Hey, that's
Hell yeah, man.
I held my breath, trying not to laugh during when you recorded it that last time.
Mm-hmm.
Skadoosh, bro.
Skadoosh, dude.
Content sandwiches. All right, cool. So episode 144, content sandwiches. We're recording this on a Wednesday. This is coming out Friday, the 20th.
Yep.
This weekend, we have Kansas City versus
the Jags.
the Jags. Who we got? Kansas City all day.
Kansas City.
Okay, all of us.
But
No, we're moving forward. We got
got
3
him.
more games to talk about.
Okay.
So Kansas City. Who else we got, Chad? It's
We got Giants and Eagles.
Giants and Eagles. Who we got?
Well,
I'm going to Eagles.
I'm gonna go Chiefs with an edge in the Jaguars Chiefs game.
Okay, I'm gonna go Chiefs too. The spread is 8 points currently right now. 8 points.
Just had those headphones.
I
They
don't
just
think it's gonna
quit
be
working
eight
while I was on.
I think it's going to be closer.
Look, they just.
Oh wow, take them off.
And eight points would actually be close.
Take them off before they make that feedback. Put them down. Yeah. 8 points would be yeah, but Chad said tight. What's the next game though? Giants
Eagles.
who we got? I'm going with Eagles. I don't know if Jalen Hurts is playing, but I'm going Eagles.
Yeah, I mean Daniel Jones has been doing his damn thing.
Doing the
but
damn thing.
I think I got the Eagles in that one.
Yeah, I'm still going Eagles. Yeah.
Great. Moving on.
You can't tell me this wasn't written. Bills and Bengals.
Great game. The game could go either way if you ask me. And I think I'm going to go with the Bills.
Man, I'm gonna say this.
Can't
man.
I can't bet against them, but that's the game though.
Allen looked shaky against Miami.
Let's come back to that one.
Bengals.
Let's come back to these.
Okay.
So we got you're going Bengals.
Me and him both are.
Oh, this is great. Now, and then the last one is
49ers and Cowboys.
49ers Cowboys, which is also a very interesting game.
Did you see how much the tickets are going for in that game?
I
They
did
said
not.
It's the most expensive they've ever seen in NFL history.
Wow. Okay.
They said standing room only tickets or whatever, $600 something.
Jesus Christ. Who we got?
Purdy's playing good, bro, but the Cowboys.
Cowboys 49ers, huh?
Yeah, the Cowboys did the damn thing against
Niners.
against the Bucks, man.
I'm going Niners.
Yeah, but the Bucks defense ain't like the 49ers, man.
What y'all got?
49ers, man.
Yeah, I'll go 49.
Okay,
Wait,
so we're
wait,
all.
wait,
Shout out to my boy Rail, man. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys.
Okay.
I'm nervous. The reason I'm nervous is because that is a rookie, and the Cowboys
that
got a
game at?
defense too.
San Francisco.
Oh, fun fact.
And the Cowboys got a defense too. They got some dogs up front.
Niners.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm thinking. Well, see, thing is, I saw what the Cowboys' defensive front was doing to Tom Brady, and that was Tom Brady, bro.
Man,
Yep.
Brock Purdy has had a great season, bro.
Brady
Yes,
with
he has.
But he is a rookie.
Tom Brady with
He
weapons.
Yeah, with weapons, right?
Yeah.
So that's I'm gonna go with the Cowboys, but not so much on the offensive end. But I think that defense is they're gonna put a hurting on Brock Purdy, bro.
Okay.
You know what?
You're leaning towards the Cowboys.
Hey, big body, man. I know you're gonna be mad at me. I'm going Cowboys, man.
Okay. There it is. Cowboys. Okay. So I am with the 49ers on that one. I'm going to go with that. Shout out
Ooh.
Christian McCaffrey.
I'm not.
They've been on a
confident,
roll.
but I'm going Cowboys, man.
Yeah,
At home, I just can't see it. I think this is where the Cowboys is going to run out right here.
This is the thing, though, man. That quarterback is nice. Nice.
Barry, he's gonna get a bag too.
Yeah,
He's gonna be that. He's gonna be the guy.
He hasn't been up against the type of defense the Cowboys got.
The Giants-Eagles game can go either way too, man. Really can. The Bills and Bengals though. That's
Bengals, man.
That's interesting. I like that one because what Chad said. Allen didn't look too solid last week.
Man, and you can't give up no three turnovers against them Bengals. Man.
Yeah, you definitely
They're
can't.
gonna put up points too.
It's going to be interesting, man. I'm excited for this weekend's football.
Yeah.
Moving forward, though, I still got fucking man. God,
Well, the thing that scares me about the Eagles, man, is the break. You know what I mean? And it hurts. He ain't played in even longer than what I'm saying. It's been about 3-4 weeks since. Almost a whole month since he had played.
Yeah, and it goes back to the Chiefs Jags too because they've had that break, and the Jags momentum right now is crazy, dude.
Yeah.
They wouldn't. People wouldn't thinking they were going to win 4 games this year.
dude,
Halfway through the season.
I swear to God, I'm sitting over here staring off in space. I did for a cool 60 seconds. I'm just stuck, and I'm trying to tell y'all who's going to win the Super Bowl,
Man.
and I don't know if I can yet.
No, man. You can't because if you think about it, the Chiefs,
Who did we say at the beginning of the year? Who'd you say?
I don't even remember. Bro.
I said the Bills. I know I said the Bills. I think you did
I
too.
said the Bills and the Niners, I think.
I don't
I
remember.
said the Bills.
I don't remember who I
and the
said.
Niners.
I don't think you
Probably
said the
the
Bills.
Chiefs.
Yeah, I think you said the Chiefs.
I can't remember though.
For
bro.
some reason, I don't want to say you said Bills, but for some reason, I want to say you did.
No,
I know I didn't say. I don't think I said Bills.
I said the Bills, 100%.
I didn't expect. I didn't
Season's
expect
already
him to
over.
be so,
And I did. I'm telling you,
I
dog.
didn't expect for him to be so shaky.
I did. Yeah, I didn't doubt him till last week. It's like bruh, and
I don't know, man. He been turnover
this is the
prone
best time.
for
This is the
about
best
3-4
part.
weeks now.
I swear, dude. When it comes to football, this is like the best part. Even with the Titans out, who gives a shit? But I love playoff football because them boys get in there and they play so much harder, bro.
But the Bills almost let Miami with the second string, the third string.
We're trying to get that check. Remember, Chad?
They almost let Miami with the third string quarterback beat them
Yeah,
or come back on them. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what I'm saying, dude. And then speaking about the Titans, though, did you see where they did sign or hire a new general manager?
They did.
It's the
I
dude
did,
that was
yeah.
it was the
For the
director of
Niners.
player personnel, Rand Carthen. He's with the 49ers,
okay.
so he's the new GM.
Okay.
Which is
Another
it looks
one
like a
down
good it looks like a good land for him coming here. I think that's going to be good for the Titans, man.
there. It might be good, man, because the 49ers put together a hell of a roster. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
Exciting weekend for football, and there's games Saturday and Sunday. That's dope.
yeah, man, like a mother.
hell yeah, man.
We're getting
Content sandwich.
content sandwiches, man. Be on the lookout. We got a lot of work to do, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Yeah,
But it's getting exciting. We got a lot of shit planned for the podcast. Got a lot of music coming, obviously, from these two guys, plus whoever else you see at this table regularly.
yeah. Lee Rizzle's got shit on the way.
Absolutely.
For
For sure.
We'll have him back at the table soon, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But Yeah, dude, it's just an exciting time. We appreciate each and every one of y'all rocking with us, man. Y'all tap the fuck in to anything you can. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, if it's your first time joining us, which I highly doubt. Be sure to listen to us on all streaming platforms as well.
Yeah.
Follow the guys on their music platforms. All that information is listed below.
For sure. Tap in. And hit the website up, chadarmstv.com. We've got the physical copies of Joe and Jerry.
Yes, we do. Thank you, Chad. Before we get out of here.
Autograph copies, $25
And
bucks
these
shipped.
are nice, boys.
Yeah, I'm glad I remember that right at the end. That's
I
dope.
did too. Let's show these guys.
They look really good. Really nice, Clark.
Those are nice, Clark. Those are nice. Real
I'll tell you what,
nice.
hand it to me. Let me and switch to my camera. Let's try that.
Yeah, let's do that. Look at that, boy.
Look at that
Look at
bad
that.
boy,
Show 'em
man.
that too, boy. That's pretty.
Yeah, it's really nice. Look at this, son.
That's nice, Clark.
Got the Joe and Jerry.
Ooh, look at that
asphyxiation.
autofocus.
Oh yeah.
This
Get it up on there. Get it up on there. Ooh, look at that autofocus.
Oh yeah. That's all.
And in
Love
addition to those 10 songs, you get 2 bonuses. You get a song I did called Double Back. That's a solo track. And then you get Eat from O&E.
Yeah.
Physical.
Those sleeves are fire. I love them.
Yeah, man. But shout out to We Make CDs and Tapes. They got us right again. They did the dedicated ones as well.
Yeah.
But tap in. We got them for $25 for autographed ones. If you just want the ones without the autograph, they're $15, and that includes shipping. We'll send them out to you. We've got probably about 50 of them left.
Yep.
So once they're gone, they're going to be gone. Limited edition type
Fact,
shit. So.
it's very limited edition. Somebody was commenting like, dude, we don't even have CD players no more. I gave one to somebody.
I get that. A lot of them are just for like
They were
collectibles.
I told Chad about this, but I gave a homie that's fan of y'all's one, and he was so excited to get it. And then the next day, he brung it back to me sad as fuck. Bro.
He didn't have a CD
He's
player.
like, bro, I don't even got a new. He got a new car. He's like, bro, I didn't even realize I didn't have a CD player until you gave me this.
Yeah.
He's like, but I'm gonna stream it. I'll just keep streaming it. So
Yeah.
thanks, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
But nah, if you guys are interested in that, they're available now. ChadArmsTV.com. Y'all know the move, man. Tap the fuck in, grab you an autograph copy while we got some. I think Chad said there's 50 left, something like that.
about that.
If that. Other than that, ChadArmsTV.com is your source for the best. So
Absolutely.
stay tuned, boys. We got tons of work coming. We're always working. I got some shit to say.com as well.
Yep.
My live Sunday night. Something's coming. Something's like coming soon. Maybe not. We don't have any dates out, do we?
Mm-mm.
Oh, damn. Yeah, got work to do, boys. Content sandwich.
It's coming.
Hear the excitement, the hesitation, the excitement. I fucking love it. ChadOnStevie.com, O-N-E, Squint 615, as I got some shit to say. We out of here. Chatty, get us out of here.
Bow. Mildred.
Bitch, we got views.